Hey everybody, Coach Mark here, coming at you right after finishing my run outside this morning. So this morning I'm going to talk to you about my top 3 tips for running outside. So I've been running outside in the wintertime for quite a while now, since I started my very first marathon in 2010. Every single year I've done most of my runs outside. So the first point that I'm going to talk about a little bit here is I would encourage you not to move all of your runs inside in the wintertime. I would encourage you to try and run outside as much as possible. And the reason for that is because running on a slippery surface will promote good stride. So what happens is when you're running outside in the wintertime, your footing tends to be a little bit looser. You have snow, you have ice, all those kind of things, which brings your stride rate a lot smaller. So that in turn will promote a good mid-foot strike. So the second thing I want to talk to you about today is your choice of clothing. So the biggest thing about running in the wintertime is to dress in layers. Your body is going to create a lot of heat, so there's a good possibility that 10, 15, 20 minutes into your run, you're too warm and you're going to be peeling layers. So it's a good idea to dress in layers so you have many options while you're out there. So the other thing about clothing is when you're running in the wintertime, it's a good idea, as a general rule of thumb, when you're about to leave, is to put on clothes you would normally wear if it was 10 degrees warmer than it actually is. So what that means is if, for example, it's minus 20 outside, think about what would I wear if I was just going to go stand around outside if it was minus 10. And that's what you would wear for your run. If it's minus 10, think about what you would normally wear if it was 0 degrees, and that's what you would wear for your run. So the third and final thing about running in the wintertime is it's about intensity, not about pace. So what you'll notice is in the wintertime, because you're wearing all that extra clothing, it's a little bit of extra weight, because the road conditions are a little bit slippery, you're going to run slower than you normally do, so you have to be patient. All right. So the thing is, it's about intensity, not pace. You can still certainly get fantastic workouts in, and the workload might be very, very similar, but your pace is going to be slower, and that's okay. So guys, those are my top 3 tips for wintertime running. Hope you've enjoyed, and we will talk to you later. Cheers.